It doesn't matter if you stood there once or you stood there 50 times, whether you sing the words or you absorb the music, the emotion palpable among these two most passionate of nations. And in a sport full of wonderful traditions, this perhaps might be the most special. These giant men with the softest of touch. And now they reset and regather, Carlton Hunter, as we are set for the Cup final here in Vancouver.
Yeah, I like the way too they just reset their mindset after that, all the emotion, and two very emotional anthems as you spoke about from these two very staunch countries. But man, Fiji, I think it's time they are going to level up. This is going to be a cracker, Rick.
Just wait, just give me a countdown. Yeah. Can't hear you, Pacho. Can you just test me? There we go, thank you. Just something like this, okay. Thank you. Come on.
The HSBC World 7 Series Canada final in Vancouver. It is Argentina against Fiji to decide the title. Argentina through Lautaro Vancouver to get us underway, and it'll be an error from them from the kickoff. It won't go 10. Fiji attacking the ball though, so a little bit lucky for Argentina as Fiji chose to play it but couldn't bring it in.
Yeah, Fiji, they've been dominant in the first 7 minutes of this whole tournament, averaging 21 points in that first half. This is a good omen for Argentina. Are they good enough?
Knocked away and into Fiji hands it is, so Argentina will have to defend first. And Fiji get a chance to spread and get their flyers into it. And this man's been good for them. Rasaku down that right edge. And they'll swing it back to the big men in the middle, and the offloading game is working early, but so is Argentina's defence. Good hit coming off from Ithgro. And here's Tuai in broken field territory, broken running. But he's caught down again by Rodrigo Ithgro. A couple of good tackles from him. Fiji just looking to press and probe. Creating opportunities for themselves with a good wide ball early to get the speedsters into their work. The tackle was just tipped up though. Needed to be made on Tarakavati. The offload there, Tuai, and then knocked away by Argentina. Still there for Argentina. If they can tidy up on their own goal line, they'll give away a penalty. Not necessarily the worst scenario for them. But danger signs here as Fiji will look to build straight up through the middle. Shot down. And another good tackle. Ithgro can't roll away. Ball there though for Fiji. Tuai again. Numbers wide for Fiji as they look to get on the board, and they will do so early. Coming in early. Rasaku has been a bit of an unsung hero for them this weekend, and he scores first in the final.
And there's that fast start from Fiji. Keeping their composure. Here's the initial break. That was a good one. From Tanaka Ibata. Jerry Tuai always present. Good scramble by Argentina, but in the end, Fiji just able to manipulate the Argentinian defence and ease usually pleased they get the first score.
Conversion from out wide is away and short, so Fiji go 5 points to 0 up over Argentina. Two coaches, two absolute greats as players. Some of the best the game has ever seen now on the coaching bench. Ben Gollings and Santiago Gomez Corres. Fiji drive this restart down long. Oh, it's an ugly bounce for Argentina, and they didn't handle it at all well. Vakarinabili just gets it back in field, and Argentina will get away with one here as they look to run it out of their own in-goal area. Del Mestre with the offload. Referee's called advantage over, so they need to be good on the clean, and they did. Argentina cleaned out really well. Here's the skillful feet and footwork of Badam Velez. Del Mestre. You just reset, take a breath. Argentina, as it's working out from inside their own 22, and it's Fiji's turn to just put a little defence in, and they've been very good in that area this weekend. And now they get the fly, and Moneta, the right foot step, and he's just going to accelerate away, swerving around. You cannot beat the pace of Marcos Moneta. There's no accounting for speed, and time and again he gets his team into it. He's done it again.
Oh, and he makes it look so easy, doesn't he? Marcos Moneta. There was nothing on when he received the ball. Here's the good work on the inside by Bazan Valles. They get the ball and he just flicks it out the back in the end. Does the number 7. What that does is just give an opportunity to the fly, right foot step, and from there he just swerves and absolutely boosts it.
Ninth try of the tournament for Marcos Moneta. How important he is to the side. Yes, the conversion is over as well, and Argentina lead the final 7-5. See how the execution is this time from Argentina on the restart. It's very good, and they get the loose ball too. Quickest to it, good hustle from Los Pumas on the ground. Here's Bazan Valles trying to create something off for Herman Schultz. Just had a little look up at the oncoming Fiji in defence and drops it cold.
Yeah, it's a couple of handling errors now from this Argentinian team. They had snatched back the momentum, and he knows Herman Schultz. What that means, especially against Fiji, when you got them on their heels, you have to take advantage of it. And right there, not even contact around him. He knows that might be a big moment in this first half.
Crouch!
14 years ago, coming up 14 years.
Set!
Since the last final, last title for Argentina. Santiago Gomez Cora was
Keep going.
to the
fine.
fore in that. Tuai pushes away Bazan Valles as they get the free kick and they run and go quickly again. And this is where Fiji so often catch teams on the hop when they decide to play freewheeling rugby. Back in field though, and thrown straight into the arms of Tobias Wade, and that'll allow Argentina to spread, and they've got a little bit of an overlap wide if they've got it there quickly, and they have. Coming back in field again, footwork just tipped up. Santiago Vera felt it was. Here's Moneta, spins out of one, and the offload is good too. Bazan Valles straight up through the middle. He links up with Schultz, who does hang on just this time. Argentina pressing, there's lining up out here. Santiago Verafeld will score. Oh no, he won't.
It's gone backwards.
It's been given. He's dropped it, but it's been given.
Well, my head was on the forehead.
Sorry?
Yeah, all good.
He goes to put this down. Bobble, bobble, hits his knee.
It has gone backwards. It's gone towards his own try line. That's why. That's play on. Man, they get away with it. Holy smokes.
The 21-year-old looked up to the referee, Ruben Keane, and thought, oh, what have I done? But he's got away with one. Hard in the mouth.
Oh, off the knee. Oh my goodness, he wouldn't want to look at his coach, I can tell you that.
Well, it's put Argentina ahead. I think everyone will need a drink after that one, Santi. 12-5. Argentina lead the final. Restart is shallow and good. Oh, that's wonderful work in the air from Ethgro. Here come Argentina again. Moneta, you're not going to stop him there. He's got 2 in the first half. And Argentina have torn away in the opening 7 minutes of the Cup final.
Oh yeah, the Puma is roaring, that's for sure. Look at that athleticism at kickoff time. Absolutely committed himself. And from there, they give it to their young star, Moneta. No one in front of him. Easy as you please. He is causing chaos at the moment, the number 13.
So on the stroke of half-time, the conversion is going to hang in the air and just shave in front of the posts as the Argentine coaches march to the huddle to their team leading 17-5 over Fiji at the halftime break. It's been almost 14 years since Argentina won a title on the HSBC World 7 Series, and they have a 17-5 lead over the champion Fiji side at halftime here in Vancouver. Fiji scored early, they looked ominous, Carltinana, but as they've done all tournament, Argentina grow into their work, and it's a handy lead.
Yeah, I'm sure Santiago Gomez-Coro, the Puma coach, would have told them, keep the foot on the throat, don't let up. But for Fiji, like what Ben Gollin said, don't panic. It's all about this first score after the half. Fiji going to come back for sure. Can the Pumas withstand them?
Ioane Raturatiri gets us back underway. 7 minutes to play, or Ithro can't bring that one in. He's been good in the air for them. Not this time. And here come Fiji. Tuai. Couple of big wide passes. And then their big man, Vaturangabili, on the outside. Is going to be, knocked down. Fiji say it was deliberate. Argentina want to have a look, no chance.
Oh, they know. He knows this is a yellow card. Here's Vaturangabili. Yeah, there's no chance he's going to regather that. That's the right call. The moment for Fiji's right now.
So Tobias Wade goes to the Sinbin for 2 minutes now. It's hard enough playing Fiji with 7, let alone when you're down to 6.
Because of that, that's why Fiji have called the scrum. They'll have to power up here for Argentina.
It's too late.
Lost their halfback, so they'll put 3 in the back line, have Argentina.
Crouch! We need a 9.
You've got to have a 9, yeah. 9's got to come up in the scrum,
start,
so that's got to leave some space somewhere free in the back line. You can't do that, so what do Argentina do? Stack the long side. Someone's got to cover the blind. It's free at the moment for Fiji.
Bind! Set!
Tuai, the architect of so much. What has he got in the toolkit this time? He goes himself, Jerry Tuai, from the base of the scrum, and then he gets the return ball back to manipulating space wide as Fiji, flying towards the corner, just losing a feet. The offload is good though. 3 passes in the movement, and Jerry Tuai finishes it off. They capitalise on Argentina's discipline. And Fiji score first in the second half.
Well, this is great awareness by Jerry Tuai from scrum time. See, Argentina actually drop their halfback and try and aim up on the far side, and what that does, it leaves space on the open. Jerry Tuai sees that, it gives that last pass. He's still trailing in behind. This is good work to keep their feet, and he wrapped around to get so many scores, this Jerry Tuai, just with his supreme support. He is top shelf.
Kick no good for Fiji, so it's still a 7-point buffer for Argentina. Number of cup finals, 29 for Jerry Tuai. Extraordinary.
He's an absolute legend on that list.
Argentina pull this in. Gaston Revol onto the field, the captain for Argentina. Didn't see him in the semi-final. And out there now, though, has had a little bit of a cool head to this Argentine side. A little bit loose in the carry-on. Look loose. It's hit the ref, though. No. Argentina are going to get lucky here, are they?
I can't hit that. Was that lost forward?
No, that was lost forward first, I think, Ricky. So this is Fijian ball. This is outstanding from Tanaka
so it's going to be unintentional.
Oh,
no, it was not lost. Yes. He kicked it into me.
Oh, the Fijians kicked it into the referee. That's what he's saying, is it?
Okay.
Ruben King. So it's Argentinian ball.
Crouch.
And that's a big call, that one.
Bind.
so Felipe Demisio did look loose in the hands, didn't it, as he carried forward, but they get away with it, Argentina, much to Fiji's despair, and Gaston Revol tries to shoot down the short side and playing under advantage as well, so they're going to go and get the penalty, and this is good reliever for Argentina to slow it down while they've got their man in the bin, who is now going to be back out there.
Yeah, League One try, didn't they? 5 points.
Okay.
Argentina,
Pushing
so
up.
I'll take that rather than 2. I'd say so. They're just going to go to the
Time
lineup
back
now,
on.
are they? Or because they got their full complement.
Time is
So they're
on,
going to set
Nate.
up a plate.
Set play it is for Argentina. One way and then the other. Pazan Velez, Del Mestre, and again too loose.
Play on.
Tried to manhandle his way through. Play on is the call, and once again, the bounce of the ball goes Argentina's way. Big collision in midfield. Ithro under attention. Now Argentina, this is the man whose hands they want the ball in. Moneta this time gives, and then supports as well as Schultz clears away. Up to halfway come Los Pumas. Sethgro, one-on-one with a big fin on Rasaku. Tries to get over the top. They'll be under advantage once more. Penalty coming Argentina's way for the high shot. Schultz has made the run. Instead they stabbed the little kick through. His body's flying all over the place in back plate. They'll go back and play the original penalty though, which is for the high tackle.
Yeah, I think Del Mestre
High
knew that he had the penalty advantage. Innocuous there, just trying to go the ball, and he dips just right at the last. This is Iskro. Now the skipper, what does he do? Gaston Revolt.
Ball, please. Scrum, that's all we need, a ball. Thank you. So now time's off. Scrum option.
Argentinians really have
Scrum.
slowed the pace of this game
Yeah,
down.
send him on. Time's off.
You spoke about this guy, Gaston Revolt. I think Santiago Gomez Cora has used him sparingly on purpose to get to these situations. When they do need to play slow, he's the man to do that and game manage and be the closer for them. Still a long way to go though.
You don't want to try and shut up shop too
No,
early
no
against
way.
Fiji.
Crouch.
Only one converted try in it.
Bind.
It's been a final just
Set.
as we would expect it. As Revolt gets it in and out. Who are his options? Who is he looking for? Clattering forward, here's Luciano Gonzalez onto the field. And here's Moneta again. Is he going to try and get around the outside? Yes, he is. Almost gets away. Oh, he has got away. And the fin. The offload is good. There's support there. The step from Del Mestre. He crashes over for what could be a critical score for Argentina. Set up once more by the magic feet of Marcos Moneta, and then finished brilliantly by Felipe Del Mestre.
That's what happens when you have extreme pace on the outside. You have to send numbers. It was the third defender that he got rid of, Del Mestre, in that ball from Moneta. That is a well-taken set-piece try from the Pumas. Moneta, look at him, one defender. A second one comes across, he's not held. A third one comes across, and that's when he gets that pill away. Good trail in there by the number 10, Felipe Del Mestre.
Conversion 2 is good. Now the pressure's on Fiji. What is the response from the champion side? They've lost Moneta on the sideline, Argentina. Ithro flies again. He soars, does Rodrigo. Argentina, nearly 14 years, 109 tournaments ago since they won a title. And now they've got numbers again for Schultz, who tries to power over bumping bodies. Pazan Velez has got Revolve. It goes to ground instead, taken in a good tackle. That could be turnover ball for Fiji. No, just comes clear for Argentina again. Pazan Velez has Revolt. Sliding across his Fijian defence, Ithro, who has been outstanding in this final, getting rid of Fijian defenders, crashing hard, ready to take the physical contact, and just losing the ball. Held on slightly too long.
Massive shot put in by Fiji. I'm not sure of the number. They've got to go quick. They can go the length right now.
Ithro still down in back play, so Argentina only got 6 in their defensive line. That's a brave tackle from little Gaston Revolt. There's a couple of players down, and in fact, the Fijian player and the Argentine player both together, and it's all messy, and it's play on, and it's going to be another try for Del Mestre, and that might seal the title. Well, they think so. Felipe Del Mestre scored his second. There was so much going on in back play. They played to the whistle, though, Argentina.
30 seconds to 12 scored at, please.
Well, here's the turnover under duress with Fiji, knowing they needed a score quickly. Delmetri knows right there his emotions, get that one. But they have finally locked up a cup final after he spoke about 14 years, the emotions by the coach. That's what it means for him and his squad. They've given everything, they deserve this.
$29 points to 10. One of the absolute greats who did it all as a player. He was there when they won their last title, and now he's going to lead them to one here, these young Chargers. Santiago Gomez Cora, what a moment for him and his team.
Missy, estás? Dale,
Time's
Missy.
off.
Sir, time is
Yeah, it's off. It's off.
Oigo, Missy. Missy.
Okay, 10's gone off on the far side. Time on.
One last play, one last roll of the dice. It rolls off the fingertips. Argentina create history in Vancouver. It has been the longest time coming for Los Pumas. But finally they will get their hands on the trophy, and they have done it in fine style against a wonderful Fiji team. They didn't let them play in the second half. And Argentina are the champions. The respect plain to see from all of these players and between the two coaches who battled on the field as well. An outstanding moment for a wonderful young Argentine side. Well done it.
100%, you can see right from the get-go the emotion of both of these sides and what it means to them. 14 years, he's done it as a player. Now he's been able to mould and shape this unit over a period, and to get a win like that against a champion side such as Fiji, man oh man, this Argentinian team have really stood up and fought for everything this weekend.
Yes, it's done. They have done it for the veterans and the youngsters. It means so much. And comprehensive it was too, in the end, for Argentina. 29 points to 10. They beat Fiji in the final.
Oh, and the party begins for them in the middle. There it is.
¡Vamos, carajo!
Let's get to Dylan Stanford, who has with him the coach of Argentina, Santiago Gomez Cora.
Santiago, the final whistle went in this game. What was the first thing that went through your mind?
You have to dream because the dreams come true, and I can't believe it. I fought for this many years, 9 years as a coach, but it was my dream, and I can't believe it. The Olympics first, and now this. I'm so happy and so proud for these guys.
The last time your country won was when you played in 2009, was the last time you lifted the title, and here you are again, my friend.
Yes, I'm very happy. I did it as a player, and my dream after as a player is do it as a coach, and now this dream comes true, as I told you. So, but I'm very happy to do it right now. We worked very hard to arrive here, so, and the player gave everything every day in Argentina here in all the tournaments. It's not easy for us. We have a lot of trials, but it's enough. We won.
Santi, go and enjoy the win with your team, my friend. An absolutely brilliant display.
Thank you very much, my friend. And the last time it was against you.
you have to dream. Santiago Gomez Cora has dreamed big for his players, and they have fulfilled that for him in quite stunning fashion. Right, let's go back down to Dallin. He has with him the player of the final, Marcos Moneta.
Marcos Moneta, another HSBC Player of the Final award. Tell us about that game. It was very, very physical.
Yeah, it was very, very physical. We knew that Fiji has very strong attack, so we defended, we control, we defend like we defend with Australia. So it was a tough final, but very happy that we win it.
You have support all around the world. Can you give them a message after this famous win?
Thank you for all the people supporting in Argentina or in other place that support for our team. Thank you very much.
Congratulations on being Player of the Final and on a brilliant display.
Thank you very much.
He scores them, he sets them up, Marcos Moneta, player of the final. And what it does for our standings, that gut closing between South Africa and Argentina. They are crawling up that ladder. Los Pumas and playing with a huge amount of confidence as well. Fiji go up one place, as do New Zealand as well. And our player tracker, DHL Impact player here, and Kamaniele Rasaku mentioned in the final. Bit of an unsung hero for Fiji, absolutely outstanding as well. Jordan Conroy, Corey Toole, the try scorers, and there's Marcos Moneta down the bottom too. He has impact across the park. And now they get these special medals of the local Indigenous community. And there's some players, Carlton Anna, who've been part of this team a long time. Herman Schultz, Gaston Revolt, and the new young stars. What have they built together over this past year? Santi mentioned it, the Olympic bronze medal as well. So huge for them.
Yeah, I think it's the environment that Santiago and his management unit have created amongst this group. We saw the team lift Gaston Revolt. I don't know what that means going forward for their program, whether it's Gaston's last tournament or what, but they lifted him high amongst that group, and I think just there it just showed how connected they were, and that's how they played. They fought for each other throughout this whole tournament when they were under pressure, and it really did tell in this cup final.
He'll be the last man up on the stage. Gaston Revolt standing in the middle. Has been at the thick of so many great moments, but this, one of the best for Gaston Revolt. And Argentina champions in Vancouver. And there to capture it all, the coach looking through his phone as well to get these last moments. My Spanish is a little bit rusty, but I guess campeones, champions, Argentina in Vancouver. What a way to finish a wonderful weekend of Sevens rugby. The HSBC World 7 Series continues to shine all around the world.